What is up, Battle Buddies? Buckle up. We're about to embark on an epic adventure to the newest, most mind-blowing theme park in the US, Universal's Epic Universe. In this 5-part video series, we're diving headfirst into its 5 incredible distinct portals. Our journey kicks off in Celestial Park, the dazzling main hub and gateway into the other 4 portals.
And here's the best part. You get to pick which 4 portals you want to explore next. We'll lay out all of your options at the end of every video.
Wait a minute, this doesn't look right. Now that's more like it. Let's get started.
One of the restaurants we got to try was Pizza Moon. Their theming was very interesting. It made me nauseous.
This is the newly famous pizza restaurant right inside Celestial Park, where you can find pizzas, salads, desserts, and specialty beer.
The beer that I got was the Wizard Wit by the Barrel of Monks Brewing. It basically tasted like a light blue moon. 3 out of 5.
And then we all shared the Lunar Phase cake, which was a lemon olive oil cake with blackberries and raspberry crisps. We all gave it a 4 out of 5.
I really liked the crunchy parts from the raspberry, and the limoncello sauce really paired well with the cake, and the cake was moist.
And I got the Pizza Moon pepperoni pizza. Your classic take on a pepperoni pizza, but extra saucy. I give it a 5 out of 5.
Aaliyah and I both got our own Nana Rosa pizza, which is basically a margarita pizza, but this pizza had 2 different types of mozzarella. One of the mozzarella cheeses was just a little too milky, but I managed to eat my entire pizza, and man, I was so full.
I'm so full. What's really cool about this carousel is that it looks like it goes backwards.
Yeah, it has different motions and you can get a different song. So they said every time you ride it, it will not be the same ride. It's different music, different movements and everything. So that's pretty cool. You could ride it and have a different experience each time.
Yeah, I was skeptical of even riding this. The wait time is like 15 minutes. Express is probably the same because we're still waiting. But look at the queue.
No, the queue is longer. It's like 25
a
minutes
little
now.
bit longer, but like back here.
It gets long at
See
night.
the queue back here.
Yeah. So the wait times will get picked up later in the night. It's because people want to ride it at night, not
There's
during
only
the
an
day.
hour left of the
Yeah.
day. Just watching this is making me excited to go. So we're actually coming up next, so I'm excited.
just got off of Stardust Racers at dusk, and oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. And we were on green. I don't know the difference, but all I know is I almost lost my hair tie. My hair was like down. It was insane.
I agree with the comments that everybody said that this is a lot more intense than Velocicoaster. I do think it is. I think it's got like 2, is it called inversions when it goes upside down?
Yeah.
It's got 2 or 3 inversions. I don't remember how much. Was it 2?
I don't know. I kind of went blank, to be honest.
And then when you go like upside down with the other color, it's like you can't high five each other. You're not that tall.
No.
But I mean, it's kind of scary.
But if you were to throw up, it would hit the other.
Oh yeah, man. But it was pretty intense. Holy shoot! I thought I was gonna fall off my seat.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
As a major Velocicoaster fan that rides it all the time whenever we can, this is definitely more intense. This is like really similar to Rip Ride Rocket with how rough it kind of is. But it is a whole lot faster, about the same, maybe even faster than Velocicoaster.
Yeah. It was a great ride though, and I highly recommend doing it just before dark. I feel like that is even more like magical than at night itself.
The thing with that too is that you also risk it probably delaying. And while on the topic of delays, we've experienced a very, very lengthy delay on our last day at Epic Universe.
We wanted to ride Stardust Racers one last time before we headed home to finish off this epic experience. And unfortunately, Florida weather had other plans.
But as soon as it opened up, everybody was so excited. We got on again. My sister was able to enjoy it with us. Definitely worth the wait.
Oh my god, love that ride. Love it. I mean, what's more celestial than eating at Meteor Astropub in front of the water show that's about to go off for closing of Epic? All right, so we have the pub fries, the spicy chicken sandwich, and then the Big Bang burger. So you can also eat this inside the Meteor Astropub, but it's 8:45 and they're getting ready to close, even though they're open till 9. And we're wanting to eat it in front of the show. So, and this is the First Light mocktail, which is a blue raspberry syrup, vanilla cream syrup, blue prism powder, Minute Maid blue raspberry, Sprite, and sweet cream cold foam with Pop Rocks on top. That is celestial in a drink.
From the straw, you get the actual drink itself, which is just blue raspberry. Pretty sweet drink. I think they've used that same kind of blue raspberry part for a lot of other stuff too. The cold foam, I believe, is also similar to one they use with butterbeer. And then with the nice addition of the blue raspberry Pop Rocks, it's pretty good. In order to get the full flavor, I drink a bit from the top, then drink a bit from the straw. I give this a 4. It's not as flavorful as I expected, but it is really good. Definitely a good way to watch the show.
Aaliyah's right. It kind of tastes a little bit like some of the other drinks we've been having because they're using a lot of the same flavors, syrups and stuff. This has the lemonade and Sprite. I'm not tasting as much lemonade, but I am tasting the Sprite. But it's just not as sparkly. But the vanilla and blue raspberry sounded very odd combination, but it pairs really well together. It's a smooth, creamy finish because the cold foam, when you mix it in there, kind of like you would do butterbeer. Oh yeah, I like this. A 4. It's really good. I'm not gonna say a 5 just because I feel like there are other drinks that are better here around the park. But this is delicious. And once again, like I said earlier in another video, if you checked out our other portals, it's a fun little mocktail drink for kids to walk around and drink while enjoying the park, while their parents enjoy a cocktail or a beer or something. So fun option for the kids or those who just don't drink alcohol. Definitely recommend. Luis got the Speechless Astronomer, which is a grapefruit wheat ale. Crisp, smooth character with a bright citrusy punch of grapefruit, slight hints of mixed citrus, fragrant hops, and mild bitterness. It sounds delicious. Like I might actually like this.
I think too many of these and you might become a speechless astronomer. Speechless because you've had too much to drink, and an astronomer because you won't know where you're at. You'll be seeing a lot of stars. The room will be spinning. All right, this is an IPA. I can taste the hops here. It's giving me flavors and notes similar to that of Stone. I'm a big fan of Stone. I love Stone IPA. Brianna might not like this though. This is refreshing. This is awesome to have this drink before watching the show. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. A 4 out of 5. I want to see Brianna's review on this.
No. So here we have the Big Bang Burger, which is a Black Angus beef, whiskey bacon jam, beer cheese sauce, applewood bacon, lettuce, tomato on a potato roll. And then here we have the spicy grilled chicken sandwich, a Calabrian chili, an Italian herb marinated chicken, mozzarella, basil pesto, arugula on a potato roll.
So this is the restaurant that you guys chose, and I'm glad that you did because the food there was really freaking good. Ended up getting the spicy chicken sandwich. It's not as spicy like a spice that lingers like a jalapeno pepper. It's more like a cayenne pepper where it stays in your mouth for a little bit and then it quickly goes away. Like, it's not a spice that builds. But it is really good. The chicken wasn't dry, it was really juicy. And I really liked how they grilled onions and peppers in there.
Yeah,
that
the
really,
pesto on it.
and the pesto, was it pesto or?
Pesto, yeah.
Okay, so the pesto had me full. I thought it was chimichurri, but it was pesto. The pesto really helped a lot. And the bun was like a sweet bun. So it gave that sweetness to the chicken. And it all meshed really well. It was good.
I love the potato rolls. They're so good on it.
That's what it is, a potato roll. So that's why it was sweet.
Yeah.
And then the fries, you can tell that they were kind of how you described the potato.
Yeah.
Like the mashed potato. Like the mashed potato has been mashed by hand. And it's got like some texture to it, some hardiness to it. That's what that French fry had. Overall, I give my meal a 4 out of 5.
And I had the Big Bang Burger, which the whiskey bacon jam really sold me on that. It sounded delicious. So the meat, the patty on it was super thick. It was a Black Angus patty and it was so thick and juicy. It wasn't dry like some burgers that you would get at a theme park. Well put together. Honestly, this seemed like food that we would get at a pub or at an actual restaurant. It does not come across as a meal you would get at a theme park. And you can even get it to go and sit down on the AstroTurf like we did. And honestly, it paired so well. The seasoned pub fries really went well to soak up all the juices from the burger. I might have to give that burger a 5 out of 5. It was so delicious. Now, I don't know if that's just because we were so hungry and it's the end of the night. But yeah, don't sleep on the Meteor Astropub. It's not one of the grand places that you see out here. I know everyone's talking about Pizza Moon, which I thought that's where I would have wanted to eat, but because you guys chose Meteor Astropub, we gave it a shot, and so grateful for that because we got to try a new place that we ordinarily wouldn't have, and it's my new go-to. I loved that. For a good burger, hit up Meteor Astropub.
Enough said. I'm gonna give that one a 5 out of 5 too. I love the sauce on there. That really freaking helped with the burger. It's a really meaty burger. It tastes amazing. I'm gonna say that one's a 5 out of 5 too.
I give this one a 5 out of 5. I love that one. I was snacking on it while watching the show.
Greetings, travelers. The time has come for the chronos to align. Across the cosmos, the energy of every portal will soon ignite, channeling the power of the stars as Celestial Park bids you goodnight. May the fond memories of your explorations live on in the stars above and within you.
Everybody's so excited.
The journey calls you back.
The good thing about the water getting you wet is you can't tell, am I wet because of the show or because crying from the show?
Wait, I'm not. I was tearing up at the How to Train Your Giants part though.
Thank you for choosing Celestial Park as your portal, which is really because it's the first portal of the entrance of this entire thing of Epic Universe. The ending show, everything else, the rides, the carousel,
Everything lit up.
everything here lights up. The restaurants. So what I've gathered here from Celestial Park is a lot of like astronomy type stuff, restaurants, and then the 2 rides that they have. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then whatever snack bars.
I believe the space part, because it's epic and there's different universes, because you're traveling through different universal worlds that are too big to fit into the average park. So we have this whole area, which is very grand, much more grand.
Honestly, Celestial Park, I feel like could be half a day thing, but it's not. Because you can start it off in the morning, but you have to come back at night to do the rides, to watch the show. So this is obviously this is the opening part of the park and the closing part of the park.
Yeah. It's beautiful. You get to see all of the gardens during the day, and you can even just relax out here on the turf. It's so peaceful out here in this section, just watching the water. But finishing the night off, watching their fountain show with, just the ambiance of sitting out here on the AstroTurf, having a drink or a snack. The perfect way to end a day here in Celestial Park and Epic. But the fun doesn't end here. You continue your next journey and your next adventure by clicking on one of these other videos to check out all the other portals with us.
You wonder next which path to chart. The answer lies within your heart, or one of these 4 other videos up here. So pick one. Please like and subscribe.